and welcome to the SheerLuxe show. I'm Georgie Coleridge-Cole, and it's just me in the studio again, but we have a great show planned for you today with fashion, interiors, food, beauty, and fitness, so lots to get through. First up, Instagrammer and stylist Erna Leon, founder of Mercer 7, is giving us some outfit inspiration with 7 days and 7 very cool outfits. Plant-based chef Bettina BORDI has created 4 simple vegan recipes which are easy to recreate at home. And interior designer Laura Stevens is revealing all the tips and tricks she used to refresh her house. From bedroom lighting to hallway storage, there are some really clever ideas if you're looking for some easy ways to mix up your decor. Plus, we have a makeup artist tutorial with international makeup artist Chinara Kojuiva, who will be demonstrating a step-by-step glowing base and a soft bronzed eyeliner look you can recreate at home. And finally, Bryony Thompson is back with a resistance band workout. See, I told you, something for everyone. First up, let's look at what a very stylish week in outfits looks like with Erna Leon.
Hi everyone, I'm Erna from Mercer 7 and today I will be sharing my go-to looks. So here I am wearing my Anine Bing hoodie. I absolutely love sweatshirts, and especially in the lockdown I've been living in all my sweatshirts and hoodies and joggers. I styled it with my commando leggings, my totem blazer that I got a year ago, and my favorite pair of combat boots by Proenza. I absolutely love them. They also come in this winter white kind of creamy color. For my next look, I'm wearing an oversized sweatshirt. I love this hoodie. It's by Arquette. I love the long line silhouette. I think it's super flattering. And I paired this sweatshirt with leather trousers and fluffy slippers. The most popular item of the season. And if I was going out, I would probably wear the same exact outfit, just pop on a blazer and or a kind of cocoon shaped coat and a pair of boots. These are not too high, they're very comfortable, by a brilliant brand called Dear Francis. No edit is complete without a little jumpsuit. I love this one. I had it for a while. It's one of my most worn jumpsuits, and I love layering it with Breton tops for a little bit of a French vibe. You could spice things up by adding animal print, but I would probably wear this look with a white trainer. Axolarigato or Common Projects, these ones here are my favorite trainers. As you might know by now, I absolutely love tonal or monochrome looks. So here I am wearing Joseph cashmere jumper. It's naturally oversized. I'm actually wearing size small with Anissa Zoica chain. I feel like accessories do elevate the simplest of outfits. The skirt is by Arquette, and it's just so flattering. Whatever body shape you are, I feel like this skirt will just work beautifully on just about anyone. And I styled this outfit with my Paris, Texas boots. I love a good neutral heel. With oversized jumpers, you could always do a French tuck, just like that. I keep it a little bit to the side, just like that. I don't do a traditional French tuck that's right in the middle. I feel like it's more flattering when you do it just a bit to the side. And now we will style this look with a trench coat. So I've got a bit of a soft spot for outerwear, and this techno cotton trench is the latest addition to my capsule wardrobe. It's by one of my favorite sustainable brands called Totem, and I feel like this trench coat is absolute perfection. Here's another easy to wear look. I'm a big fan of cable knit jumpers. I think they're just so timeless and cozy. This one is by Balkan and it's very warm, and I styled it with just my joggers. And again, if you are stepping outside, you can style it with a leather jacket. I'm a big fan of leather jackets. I think they again elevate any simple style, making it more edgier and just a bit more cooler. Last but not least, let's chat about sweater dresses. This one is 100% cashmere from our cat. I've got it also in black, and I just find sweater dresses so comfortable and so just versatile. I styled it here with Acne Studios double-breasted coat. If I'm popping out, I would probably wear this with combat boots to keep it more casual. I hope you enjoyed my little dress-up session, and I hope to see you soon. Mwah.
Thank you so much, Anna. That really was fab. Now, plant-based chef Bettina Campolucci of Saturday Morning Kitchen fame has been posting some seriously mouth-watering recipes on Instagram lately, and we wanted to get in on the action. So we asked Bettina to create 4 simple but delicious recipes for SheerLuxe. There's a quick curry, some seeded crackers, miso buckwheat soup right up my street, and a chickpea omelette. But first, here's a makeup tutorial for a beautiful, fresh look, perfect for those date nights at home.
Hi, my name is Bettina Campolucci and I'm a plant-based chef, and I'm so excited to be here with SheerLuxe, and I'm going to showcase some of my favorite recipes.
Welcome back. Thank you, Chinara. You made it look so simple, and how delicious were those recipes. Next up, there's never been a better time to consider some small home improvements. So we asked interior designer Laura Stevens to take us around her beautiful home and show us where she's applied all the tricks of the trade. From kitchen styling to bathroom recesses, she's here sharing her favourite hacks for a stylish home. But before that, SheerLuxe regular PT, BARDI Thompson from One Rebel, is here with a quick resistance band workout.
Hi, my name is Bryony. I am one of the trainers at One Rebel, and today we are going to talk to you about mastering the resistance band. So resistance bands are one of the best ways to start strength training. If you are brand new to fitness, brand new to going to the gym, you may find that a little bit intimidating. Then grab yourself a set of resistance bands. This is a great thing to add to any body weight exercises. With your body weight movement, whether it's a squat, whether it's a bent over row, using that resistance band is going to keep your muscles under tension for that little bit longer. And this is one way we can help improve your strength. So the resistance bands come in all shapes, sizes, strengths, and different resistances. So we've got your looped band and your non-looped band. So I'm going to start off with the non-looped band. So one great exercise for your upper body. With a nice long band, you've got about a medium resistance to this. You can vary it depending on where you stand and how low you get. We're going to work on the bent over row. So just looping the ends underneath. You're going to hinge from your hips, nice flat back, and you're going to pull those elbows against your rib cage, driving them up. 3-second pause at the top, slow, slow, slow on the way down. Pulling up, 3-second pause at the top, slow on the way down. As you pull, you want to think about squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top, bracing your abs, slow on the way down. You'll instantly feel tension through the back of the legs, through that core, and through the upper body. So next up, with the looped band, this is a medium weight, but again, you can take this as light or as heavy as needed. This is a great exercise to activate the glutes, activate the hamstrings. This is your glute bridge. So with the weight just slightly above those knees, taking those feet out just a little bit wider than your hips, pushing your heels into the ground, tucking that pelvis under. You're going to squeeze those hips up. From here, I want you to think about pushing your knees apart, bring them back in, and slowly lowering back down. Pushing those hips up, opening those knees apart at the top, slow, 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 squeezing back down. We're aiming for about 12 reps of that. After your 12th rep, everything should be burning and everything should be fired up. Opening up those knees, we're then just gonna pulse those knees open, open, open. And instantly, that's gonna engage everything up here, firing up the lower part of the body. All right, so next up, an excellent one to activate the core, fire up those abs. You wanna think about getting those shoulders up and off, so instantly you're engaging that trunk part of your body. Everything's tight, trying to keep the spine flat on the floor, so pulling that belly button all the way down. Lifting your legs up, the band is looped around your feet. You're gonna push one foot out as you pull your knee towards you, and then we switch it over. So we're pushing one foot out, pulling the other knee in and rotating. Reaching those hands down, bracing that core, and again, aiming for about 12 to 15 reps. So another great exercise, predominantly for the upper body, incorporating the pulling action and the pushing action as well. Depending on the resistance of your band, this one is quite a tight one, so I'm just gonna stand on it with one foot. If it's a nice loose band, then I'd advise standing on 2 feet. So with that one foot there, just supporting the center of the band, you're gonna bicep curl the band in, keeping those elbows tight. From there, rotating and pushing the band up and overhead, slow on the way down, bring those elbows tight and release. So we've got time under tension as you pull your hands to your shoulders, big push, big exhale as you reach overhead, back down, and then slow release. Again, aiming with this movement, about 8 to 10 reps.
Good morning, SheerLuxe. My name is Laura Stevens. I'm an interior designer and I'm here to show you around my home, and hopefully you'll be able to pick up a few hints and tips. So we are here in my ensuite bathroom to talk about niches and shelving and how you can incorporate that into your bathroom design. I really like to include a shelf for a bit of display because bathrooms are so clinical, and I think having these little spaces to include maybe a little jar of flowers and nice toiletries just helps bring everything to life. In my shower I have this tiled niche, so you don't have to store toiletries on the floor. It just keeps everything neat and just gives it that bespoke look. Talking of storage space in bathrooms, I just wanted to show you my children's bathroom. It's got a pink bath, and this little recess I had cut out of the tongue and groove. Again, it's just really nice display space. So we're here in my bedroom to talk about lighting. This is my dressing table, and we have this really sweet little parrot which I got on eBay. I think it's kind of Regency era, but it was £20, which is such a bargain, and it's so unique, and I like to make a statement with my lights, and so that's Matilda Gold shade. I also really like to use soft pleated firmoir shades, which I use a lot, which just look really classical and give a lovely soft light. So welcome to my loft room, and I'm here to talk about my daybed, which is actually a double spare bed, but we need this for a home office as well, especially at the moment. So I decided to buy this really reasonable John Lewis divan, which has a pull-out mattress underneath, and that makes a double bed, which is great for guests. But when it's not being used for guests, we can use it as a day bed. So I had this headboard made just to fit in the loft roof there, and the fabric is Mulberry Home. This is from Vaughan, and I've got this really pretty block print quilt which was really cheap from Etsy, and it's now just a really nice space just to relax in and for the family to use. Welcome to my downstairs toilet. The reason I'm showing you this is because I think there's lots of little tips you can pick up. It's really fun to do a crazy wallpaper in a downstairs loo, and costs less to do it in such a small space. I've painted the ceiling green to pick up on the green of the leaves, and it just has a completely different effect than if it was painted white, and it makes it cozy and cohesive. I wanted to show you the stripe lined with a pink trim. I often use stripes with florals because I just find it breaks it up and makes everything feel a bit less twee. So I'd like to show you this gallery wall, which is in my playroom, and the reason I want to show it to you is because I think it's such a great way to display small pieces of artwork which don't look great on their own but have a lot more impact when they're put together. This is a whole mishmash really of different types of art, some expensive, some not at all expensive, bits of my children's work, but there is a unifying theme, and that is the blues and the pinks and a little bit of yellow in there. And really the only way to do a gallery wall is to lay everything out on the floor, draw a template out for each picture on paper, and blue tack it to the wall to position everything, and then put your nail in. It's a bit laborious, but you do save a lot of time in the long run and get a perfect layout. So this is my hallway, and I'm here to show you some storage. Storage is something I continually get asked about, particularly for families who live in these London houses where we don't have lovely big boot rooms. This is my solution for our shoes and coats. It's a box which was made by a carpenter. It was really easy to do. There is a big drawer here for scarves, gloves and hats, and cubby holes across the bottom. And I actually had it cut so the door fits nicely behind it, and that works really well. There are two sets of hooks, one at the top for adults and one for kids, so they can hang up their own coats. So in my haul I also had this console table made by a joiner. It's a really simple construction, and I had it made because I wanted something to fit over the radiator, not too wide, and with drawers to fit keys and all the rubbish which I didn't want on top of the console table. So this is my kitchen, and I wanted to show you my inbuilt sofa. which we built just in this corner so people could hang out and chat while we're cooking. I put on this scalloped headboard, which I designed. I just can't resist a scallop. Underneath there are 3 really deep storage drawers, which we've got Tupperware, kids' art stuff in, so it's super practical. So this is my kitchen space, and in my kitchens I always like to design an element of open shelving. I think it's really nice to have somewhere in your kitchen to display items. It just gives it character and personality, and often display isn't really thought about in kitchens. I think how you style an open shelf is really important, so it has to be practical. It has to include things like the mugs, the bowls, the glasses, which we use every day, but I like to break it up with a bit of greenery, which is really important, and a couple of bits of artwork. We've got wall lights over the top, which extend over onto the counter, and these Zerg tiles, which are really great and reflect light. They're really pretty. So this is a really good tip, I think, as an interior designer, and that is the use of trims and finishings, which just makes such a difference to a bedroom, and it's those details which make something really special. So this curtain fabric is from GP&J Baker. It was the last of the stock, and we didn't have quite enough, so I decided just to edge it with this pink velvet, the top and the bottom, and it kind of makes the curtains actually. The tie back is from Samuel & Sons, which I love. This trim again just ties in with the other trims, and I love a brush fringe. This is from Samuel & Sons. So we're in my reception room to talk about styling my mantelpiece. It's a real focal point of the room, so it's quite important how you style it. I have a big vase of faux flowers. I kind of like the permanency of them in this room, just say changing things all the time. These are from fox flowers. I like to create some symmetry on the mantelpiece, and I've got 2 tall antique candlesticks which I got from eBay. I really like the little paper hats on top. I like to prop up bits of artwork because I feel it just gives it an informal feel, and it's also easy to change if you get bored of it. Thank you so much for having me today, SheerLuxe. I hope I provided some inspiration for your own homes. If you are looking for more, do follow me on Laura Stevens ID on Instagram. Thanks.
Thank you, Laura. That was so brilliant. So many great takeaways. I'm sure everyone watching will agree. Finally today, Charlotte has batted the ball back to me, and I'm going to finish up sharing 3 things I'm loving this week. The first one is not new, but I have to share it on the show because I rather ignorantly suggested that Schitt's Creek was not for me. And lots of viewers wrote into me and followers on Instagram said to me, Georgie, I think I know your sense of humour and I think you will really love Schitt's Creek. Please give it a go. I have to say, it is bringing me so much joy after watching The Queen's Gambit and lots of other miserable, depressing things on TV. It is so... oh, it's just so wonderful to watch something that makes you laugh. They are all brilliant, all of the characters. Everyone said it's all about Moira. I think the dad's a legend, as is the son, as is the fit son of Roland. Is it Tim Rozon? I don't know where he's been all my life, but frickin' hell, he is some serious eye candy. Anyway, I am loving it. So thank you for those of you that got in touch with me and told me that I needed to get in on the action because it is brilliant. If you are as behind the times as I was, watch it, watch it, watch it. It is a real treat. The second thing I'm loving this week is a brand called Nudia. I often talk about category disruptors and D2C brands that sell directly to the consumer and sort of shake up a category, whether it's Goopers shaking up sponge puddings in the supermarket, or a new muesli brand, or a razor blade brand, or a sofa brand that's cool. Nudia is a brand that is shaking up the lingerie category, and it's pretty hard to buy lingerie right now. Can't get to the store for a fitting, but you can have a virtual fitting via Nudia, or get them to send you one of their very clever tape measures, which annoyingly I don't have with me, but allows you to measure yourself at home. They have got loads of different colours, different styles. It's really comfy. It's really modern. If you like Skims, Kim Kardashian's brand, and you know, that kind of modern look, then I think it will really appeal. I have got one of their sets with me today, but there's all different nudes for different skin colors, different shapes, comforts, and as I said, you can basically measure yourself for a bra at home. You can have a virtual consultation, or you get this tape measure and you do it yourself. Anyway, they're really nice, really comfy. I think it's really exciting. It's called Nudia. Check it out. I think it's going to make some real waves in the lingerie industry. The final thing I am loving this week is my Novo cashmere turtleneck that I'm wearing right now. I've talked about Novo a lot on the show, so I won't talk for too long. Safe to say, I don't know how I got dressed in the morning without this brand in my life. They make the best basics. They do body turtlenecks that I've worn as well. This is just a jumper. They do leather trousers. They do other body. I mean, it's like the fundamentals of a capsule wardrobe. It launched last year in lockdown 1.0, as we're calling it. And I, you know, as you know, believe in supporting women in business, and the founder is great. And I'm a big, big fan. I'm wearing the cream. Here's the grey. I mean, have you ever seen more of a perfect grey than that? I haven't. I've also got the black. You know, I'm into this brand, as you can see. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much to our guests, to Anna, Bettina, Laura, Bryony, and Shannara. On our next show, Charlotte will be here with more great fashion, delicious food from summer, a seriously tough bar workout for your abs, a hot new series covering health and wellness with Tor. Becky's showing us 3 great new mascaras out there. There's loads to tune in for. I really hope you'll join us. In the meantime, have the best day you can. And please leave us a comment below. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe even. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.